And let's start with this guy. All right, so this one is a all aluminum. I didn't even know that was a thing. So they got the OKNIFE brand. I think it's also the same as all light. They got all aluminum. That's interesting. Pretty lightweight, 64 gram, 2.26 ounces. A ceramic blade. That's an interesting one. So let's see what the U1 Ultra is all about, shall we? So here we go. All right, we got read me. There you go. I'm just gonna have you guys read that there. I enjoy that 4K definition. This is how you replace the blade. So you do not need to remove the screw, right? It is fixed to prevent loss. That's very smart right there. So let's take a look here at this model. Ooh, it even comes with a nice little pry bar tool. That's nice, right? You got the little teeth right here, so you can actually use different size bolts and tighten them up or loosen them up. That's nice. A bottle opener, a nice little key chain size, and a little hole there in the middle. Pretty cool. We got the user manual, and that's about everything, right? There you go. If you want to take a closer look at how that works. But let's get in here, fam. I know you guys are just excited as I am. These, by the way, are going to be bangers. Again, all linked down below so you guys can check them out. But looks like we have a plunge lock, button lock on this one. We have a flipper tab back here. We got thumb studs. And yeah, definitely feel the aluminum, cold to the touch, deep pocket carry clip, right? Not reversible, something to keep in mind. Also digging the sign there, kind of a milling line going down the middle. Split there towards the back end. All right, that's interesting. And then we have T8 in the pivot and T6 everywhere else. I'm intrigued about that whole ceramic blade, so let's check that out. And man, what in the world we have going on here? Have I ever used a ceramic blade before? The answer is probably not. Probably not. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure the idea here is that you will be able to use one of these just like you would use any utility blade, right? So these will be swappable, so you can, you know, use your favorite brand of utility blades if that's what you want to do. So it has a similar casing to another knife we looked at recently, the 9TI EDC with a little, you know, wheel here. You know, it'll be interesting to see who came up with that first, right? That's a whole different topic right there, but here we go. Right, nice and fidgety as you would expect here with the button lock. There's a flipper deployment, that feels good. Whoops, if you don't have butterfingers. Also getting a little bit of oil here from the pivot. Obviously it's brand new, so it's nice and well lubed. All right, thumb deployment, feels good. Reverse flick, oh yeah, that's solid. All right, but let's open a few more and then we'll do like a blade replacement here in a moment. Let's check out this black one. This one's also aluminum with a ceramic blade. We'll see how much that ceramic blade cuts in just a moment because I'm definitely intrigued. All right, here we go. Should be pretty much the same stuff as the last one. And here we go. So this one is a kind of like a dark green, I want to say. Well, I wasn't going to say black, but it definitely looks a little bit darker green to me. You guys be the judge there. Let me know. All right, got like a dark olive green or just darker green in general. And here we go. Bam. All right, so we got that ceramic blade. Again, I'm intrigued here. We're going to do our scientific cutting test. You already know. Oh, man. Listen, I think we're in for a treat, guys, because that definitely passed my scientific nail sharpening test or sharpening accuracy measurement test, if you know what I mean. But, oh, man. Okay. Come on now. Let me get that reverse flick in there. Okay, good. And by the way, the ergos, well, it's going to be a little bit of a 3-finger grip. But if you forward choke just past the flipper here, right, being very aware of where the, you know, right, the edge, you should be pretty good. I mean, this is going to be a pretty awesome cardboard opener here for sure. So, and I wonder how much the blade will last on these ceramic blades as compared to a regular blade. So there we go. We got 2 out of 5. Let's keep moving forward. Ooh, this next one's going to be a sweet one, guys. We got titanium, right? Not old titanium. This one is just titanium. Also got the ceramic blade. The weight on this one is 2.26. Let me see, compared to the aluminum counterpart. I mean, it's saying that they weigh the same. So that's interesting. Let's get in here again. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't think I've ever unboxed this many knives in the same video before, but because they're the same model, right, it only makes sense. Ooh, man, I'll tell you, man, I am a titanium aficionado here. So right, if it's titanium, it's for me. I absolutely love me the titanium all day, every day. That's my favorite material for handle, especially if it got some milling going on it. So this one has, again, those lines right there. Has the silver hardware. as compared to the blacked out buttons and hardware on, the other two models we looked at before. It has this one standoff screw back here. By the way, no milling for weight reduction. These are solid titanium handles. They do any milling on the aluminum? They did not. Those are solid aluminum as well. So we're just going back and forth, comparing and contrasting it. Bam, here it is. Here's the blade on this one. I'm sure it is stainless steel for this whole blade housing. There you go. Are we getting any pull on the titanium area? Not at all. Right, no pull whatsoever there. And I mean, yeah, this thing is going to be really, really fidgety, you guys. I don't know why, but already this titanium one feels so good on hand. Multiple deployment options, that's where it's at. They did the jimping right on the flipper. And by the way, this section back here with this jimping as well, it's going to help with the grip. Okay, there you go. I'm probably going to be forward choking most of the time. Thumb up here on the blade and just tearing Amazon boxes as they come in, just unboxing packages and stuff like that with this guy. It is going to be on ball bearings. That's why you're getting that smooth action. Okay, and I guess we'll do a stick of truth test in a moment here, see if they all pass the test. All right, since they are a plunge lock, button lock. Now, let's do some size comparisons, and then I want to do, actually maybe the best way is to do them like this, perhaps in the same order that I opened them, because I know we got more landscape space than we have vertical space. So there we go. We'll put them side by side like this. Boom, and there you can see a closer look at each of the different ones that we unboxed in this specific order. Now, it will be interesting to see how these feel, right, after I carry them for a while, especially next to the very, very similar, some of you guys were pointing this out in the comments when I did the video for this one, the very similar 9TI EDC utility knife, and also one of my all-time favorites right now, the Drop Bear utility. This thing is pretty sweet, has not left the pocket, even has a toothpick and pair of tweezers right there as well. So also loving it with the acrylic scale. So this is just a raw unboxing video, so I'm not gonna obviously compare them now, but in the future, once I get a better feel for how these carry, it'll be nice to kind of do a utility blade showdown video for sure. I'm just gonna put them over here to the side because each of them is going to do a little whack test right here. Well, at least the plunge lock, button lock ones, because the crossbar locks ones are pretty strong anyway. So plunge lock, button lock, in the order that we unbox them. We'll make sure to hit the steel housing. Yeah, I definitely won't be hitting the ceramic at all. A couple times, that's all it takes. All right, you're not gonna be hanging off a cliff with this at all, so. All right, that's good, solid. And last but not least, the Titanium Ultra. All right, there we go, good to go. As far as our scientific cutting test here, I wanna start with the ceramic here. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, are they onto something? Wow, what do they know that we don't know? This is my first experience with a ceramic blade, I'll tell you. And man, look how nice this glides through the paper. Maybe this one has a nick somewhere? No, it's just, look at this. Wow, okay, that feels really nice. Switching to the titanium one, again, these are all ceramic. It's also a very quiet cut, like it's not that loud as it goes through the material. That is insane. Okay, I never thought ceramic will make a nice blade cutting material, but here I am shocked. Now for cardboard, cutting at a diagonal angle here with this type of housing, you can't just cut straight into it. You have to kind of angle it a little bit. So instead of cutting like this, right, I would just cut like that and you're good to go. So also cutting not perpendicular, but diagonal, Miguel, is that a word? Diagonal or diagonally, right? That's how you know, geometry was not my strong suit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a laser beam right there, if I ever seen one. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, OKNIFE is onto something. Do you guys know of any other ceramic blades out there? Because I don't know if this is going to be the new thing. But these are something for sure. Now, I don't know how you would go about sharpening a ceramic blade, to be honest. All right, so I know you all are wondering, and I am curious too. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and try to loosen this guy. Should be. Well, I learned this the hard way. when I did the unboxing video on this guy. So if you want to go laugh at me looking like a fool trying to do this by hand in that video, check that unboxing. But yeah, you're probably wondering, I wonder why they gave me this nice complimentary tool. Well, the reason is, guys, we're going to use this to actually loosen up and tighten up this little wheel right here. And by the way, like we said earlier, the wheel stays in place. You don't have to unscrew it all the way so you don't lose it. It should work with just a little bit of lefty loosey grease. Oh, there we go. All right. Simple as that. Don't need to unscrew it anymore. And look at that. I just got to kind of pry it up to the side like this, and then it just comes out like that. In case you're wondering what it looks like without a blade, there you go. And yeah, these are OKNIFE branded utility blades. Of course, you can always swap these around to get the other half of the blade life out of it. And so we're going to go ahead and slide this guy back on. I mean, the process is going to be pretty much the same with all of these, so it doesn't make sense to do it on every single one. So once it's in place, I mean, it has a little bit of play, but that's how, once you tighten it down with this guy, grab the little tool right here, go righty-tighty. Well, I tightened it so much, it doesn't want to give me the tool back. Thank you. And oh yeah, that is nice and tight right there, no rattling. It is solid in place. And we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Either this one or this one. Peace.